Good afternoon, members of the board. My name is Yevgeny Otkin, and I am pleased to present a 3-year strategic growth plan for Ford Motor Company. This plan integrates some research and analysis, including SWOT analysis, workforce assessments, financial reviews, CSR and ESG findings, and marketing analysis. Today's presentation summarizes Ford's key challenges, which highlight growth opportunities and proposes actionable strategies to ensure the company's continued success in a rapidly evolving automotive industry. Ford's internal strengths begin with its long-standing reputation as a global automotive leader, supported by iconic brands and consumer loyalty. The company's ability to innovate in the electrical vehicle market and its extensive international presence provide a solid base for future expansion. However, weaknesses are evident. Rising production costs are straining margins, supply chain disruptions remain a challenge, and there are gaps in technical skills across the workforce. These weaknesses could undermine Ford's ability to leverage its strengths fully. Addressing them through cost management, supply chain resilience, and employee development will be critical for sustainable growth. Externally, Ford is positioned to benefit from several key opportunities. The global electric vehicle market continues to expand, especially in North America, Europe, and Asia. Emerging economies also provide untapped growth potential, while digital platforms offer innovative ways to connect with customers and optimize operations. However, these opportunities are tempered by threats. Global competition, especially from established EV leaders like Tesla and aggressive newcomers, continues to intensify. Regulatory pressures regarding emissions and economic volatility worldwide pose risks. Balancing these opportunities and threats require Ford to be agile, innovative, and strategically focused. To respond to these dynamics, Ford's vision must evolve. The proposed new vision is to be the world's most trusted company in designing and delivering safe, sustainable, and innovative transportation solutions. This vision emphasizes trust, sustainability, and innovation, aligning with global market expectations. Strategic recommendations include accelerating the development of electric and hybrid vehicles, strengthening Ford's commitment to sustainability, and enhancing digital innovations to enrich customer experiences. These strategic moves will align with Ford's heritage of innovation and position the company as a leader in the transition to sustainable mobility. Ford's workforce is one of its greatest assets. The company benefits from a loyal and experienced employee base with decades of automotive manufacturing and design expertise. This community provides stability, but some weaknesses must be addressed. The most pressing issues include technical skill gaps, especially in electric powertrain engineering, software development, and digital systems. Ford's succession planning is limited, raising concerns about leadership continuity. For Ford to meet future challenges, it must actively invest in its people, bridging skill gaps while preparing future leaders to drive long term organizational success. Now, looking ahead, Ford's workforce must adapt to the realities of electrification, automation, and digital transformation. Technical expertise in battery technology, advanced engineering, and software systems will be essential. Beyond technical knowledge, employees must also have opportunities for professional development and leadership growth. Soft skills, including communication, teamwork, and adaptability, will be vital for cross functional collaboration and innovation. Developing these competencies will ensure Ford's workforce is equipped to sustain existing operations and lead the company through its transition to become a global mobility leader. And to close some of these workforce gaps, Ford should implement a set of targeted strategies. Expanding training programs will keep employees current with evolving technologies. Leadership development and structured succession planning will ensure continuity at the top. Competitive compensation and benefits packages are critical for attracting and retaining the best talent in a competitive labor market. Greater emphasis on diversity, equity, and inclusion will enrich workplace culture and foster innovation. By executing these strategies, Ford can create an innovative, adaptable, and prepared workforce to meet the next decade's challenges. Ford's financial position remains stable, with moderate revenue growth driven primarily by its strong portfolio of trucks and SUVs. However, profitability pressures are growing. Rising production costs and ongoing supply chain disruptions continue to affect margins. While at the same time, Ford is making substantial investments in electrification and digital technologies, which require significant capital expenditures. While these investments are essential, they create financial strain. Maintaining balance between innovation and fiscal discipline is therefore crucial. The company must strengthen cost management and focus on efficiency to maintain financial health while pursuing ambitious growth strategies. Financially, Ford faces clear challenges, including high production costs and capital intensity of electrification. Yet there are also significant opportunities. The succession scaling of electric vehicle production offers pathways to improved profitability, particularly as demand increases and economies of scale are realized. Operational efficiency gains through automation and lean processes can further reduce costs. Maintaining transparent financial reporting and strong audit practices can enhance stakeholder trust. By managing these challenges while seizing financial opportunities, Ford can strengthen resilience and build long term shareholder value. To strengthen its financial foundation, Ford should pursue three main strategies. First, improving cost efficiency through automation and advanced manufacturing processes will reduce waste and enhance profitability. Second, the company must maintain transparency in its audits and financial reporting to reinforce stakeholder confidence. Third, Ford should balance its heavy investments in electrification with disciplined financial management, ensuring resources are allocated effectively. These strategies will allow Ford to safeguard its financial stability while advancing its long term growth initiatives in electric mobility and digital innovation. Ford has made substantial progress in environmental sustainability. The company has set ambitious carbon reduction goals and has worked to integrate sustainable sourcing through its supply chain. These achievements reflect positively on Ford's brand and align with growing consumer expectations for corporate responsibilities. However, progress in diversity, equity, and inclusion has been slower, leaving room for improvement in this critical area. A balanced approach is needed, combining environmental achievements with meaningful progress on social responsibility. And in doing so, it will allow Ford to maintain credibility and leadership in corporate responsibility. Consumers increasingly view Ford as a company committed to sustainability, especially due to its expanding electric vehicle lineup and public commitments to reducing emissions. This enhances brand reputation and creates a competitive advantage. Still, though, competitive pressures remain as other automakers are also investing heavily in sustainability initiatives. Ford must continue leading in CSR and ESG to maintain its reputation while clearly communicating these efforts to stakeholders. Transparency, consistency, and innovation will strengthen Ford's reputation, reinforcing consumer loyalty and stakeholder trust. Ford should take several steps to enhance its CSR and ESG performance. Integrating sustainability goals across all business areas will ensure meaningful progress. Expanding diversity and inclusion initiatives will improve equity and innovation within the workforce. And then enhancing stakeholder engagement through transparent reporting and community partnerships will build trust and strengthen Ford's position as a leader in corporate responsibility. Together, these recommendations will solidify Ford's reputation as a company that builds vehicles and contributes positively to society, and the environment. Four main pest factors shape Ford's marketing environment. Politically, emissions regulations are becoming more stringent, driving innovation and increasing compliance costs. Economically, consumer confidence and potential recessionary risks influence vehicle demand. Socially, there is a clear trend towards sustainable mobility, with consumers expecting environmentally friendly options. Technical Technological advancements in artificial intelligence, automation, and e-commerce are transforming operations and consumer engagement. Together, these factors illustrate the external environment Ford must navigate and highlight the need for adaptable and consumer-focused marketing strategies. Ford's marketing strategies, Ford's marketing challenges stem primarily from intensifying competition and rapidly changing consumer behaviors. However, opportunities are strong. The growing demand for electric vehicles creates potential to expand market share through effective campaigns. Digital engagement platforms like social media and e commerce offer powerful ways to strengthen consumer relationships. By adapting to new customer expectations and leveraging digital marketing innovations, Ford can enhance brand loyalty and maintain its reputation as an innovative leader in the automotive industry. Ford should focus on three main marketing strategies. First, embrace consumer centric campaigns, emphasizing the company's commitment to sustainability and innovation. Second, strengthen brand loyalty by building emotional connections with customers through storytelling and personalized experiences. Third, leverage digital innovations like AI driven analytics and CRM platforms to refine customer targeting and engagement. These marketing strategies will help ensure that Ford remains competitive, resonates with new generations of consumers, and continues expanding its electric vehicle market share. To conclude, Ford has both challenges to overcome and opportunities to seize. The strategic growth plan outlined here positions Ford to strengthen its market leadership over the next 3 years. The refined vision for the company is clear: to be the world's most trusted company in designing and delivering safe, sustainable, and innovative transportation solutions. Ford can achieve resilience, profit, profitability, and leadership in a rapidly changing industry by accelerating digital transformation, investing in workforce development, deepening sustainability commitments, and pursuing global market expansion. This is the path forward for Ford as a global leader in sustainable mobility.